Hello. Says stream is healthy. That's good. Don't know what to do. Choose who I... I think that's it. Level 35. Bones. Oh, hell, why did I do that? 2, 1. Test. Alright, I was making sure it wasn't broken. There seems to be a lot of background noise being picked up, I don't know why. Oh, now my mouth broke again. Oh well. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I know why, because I left it on core 0 for tracking. I'm cold. I don't wanna be a friend. I like to shoot.
If you need something, I've got your back. Let's see what you've got. Oh, damn. I was starting to enjoy the conversation.
What? Where are we? Oh, we're at the den.
I'll head to my crew position.
Captain Ellis,
Yeah,
do
still
you
a little bit
require
of
my
lag
assistance?
when it's loading.
If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a good word for me?
Good to see you.
I don't think my message
Certainly.
Your boat.
You didn't hear this from me, but those eclectic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. It's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering
Off a flower, ever really loved me, and my nose is filled with powder, and I think that she's so lovely out now. Those Iraq. Give you how much trust, and I told you just don't break it. And I promise that I'll clean up, and maybe we can make it. But no, I think we're both a mess. You run away out the back door. I want my clothes back. You say you miss me. While I drive back to you. Drive to you.
I wish all of our moments together could last forever.
Oh wait, what's going on? Why was there lag? I had some frame lag there for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, could be Sportify? I don't know. orbiting pretty fast.
Talk about seeing stars. Phew. That was amazing. It might not be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Was there something you needed? You won't find a better offer on the station.
Well, that vendors for 6,000? That's a lot for a weapon. I think that's one of the highest I've seen. Although I think its value is like 20 something thousand. I don't know. So, no, don't suppose you could buy vendors. They're so rough. Always give me a hard time with creds. These weigh a lot, so get rid of it. Even though that's a lot of armor, but whatever. Valoon. Alright, well, I'm not so heavy now. I'm gonna call that good for now. Sir Captain.
Let's pop into Outland while we're here, and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Oh, that's a good idea. I forgot.
Problem?
You're only... I would never dream of selling substandard gear. Please do. I hope we have something that suits you. Get it? Be careful out there.
Working at the office of Interstellar.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening.
The trees are listening to each other. I don't know much about trees. I'll take your word for it.
It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news. My thoughts precisely. Now, as of yet, there has been no response. And clearly, none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City. Nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years. Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch. I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
I just don't get why I would need the whole tree. Can't I just, like, take a little scrape DNA sampling and then we're good?
You should ask Sam about Aquila sometime. He has some pretty amazing stories to tell.
Why am I getting 20 frames per second? It's crazy. Is this place super laggy?
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
Didn't have much of an impact. I really want to turn a Visor on. But I'm not sure that it would like not explode. Literally, sadly. It's this that does it right. Oh no, it's upscaling. I'm gonna try it. Here's to hoping. The game's probably gonna instantly crash. Shit, it'll take out the stream too, because it crashes the video driver. AMD said this was a workaround. If you set it to 80%, it should be good. I don't really see a big difference. frame rate is still horrible.
Not sure if those Baroon zealots...
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
I'm honestly not sure why it's lagging. Because, GPU's only at 50%. CPU's only at 80. So why am I getting 29 frames per second? I don't want to do this, I'll probably break it even worse.
What?
Uh-oh, what did it do? Did it just bring me here to tune it? I thought it had some kind of like maybe auto-tuning thing. Custom profile, super resolution, reduce input lag. AMD optimized, scaling mode, global settings, default. Controls the optimization point for texture filtering. Standard is typical best mix of image quality and performance. Only affects DirectX 9 applications, so that won't work. Allows the driver to override the application and choose a more optimal texture or format to improve performance. Typically has a minimal impact.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after nightfall. It's for their own safety.
Tessellation. Specify how the driver interacts with tessellation settings in the game. AMD optimized. It's not running on OpenGL. Reduce the lag between user input and visual response. I have no idea what I'm doing. Do I have to hit save, or is it done? Yeah, that didn't really do anything. Stealth is... Uh-oh. Scared me for a second. Reflections are low, indirect lighting is high. Surely it couldn't be shadow qualities. Put that on and see what happens here. Nicotine, vitamin, only thing that's good to me. Nicotine. Donut, Arizona. I don't see our contact channel. Oh. I don't know, this place is just laggy for some reason. Maybe I should download the Nexus mod optimization thing.
So you want to come here for a half day?
Oh, maybe I should have bought
Everything you see here is a piece of
Samco.
Aquila City's history.
He would have probably told her, hey, just give it over.
Welcome to the Co-Heritage Museum. I offer a Very well. People are proud of their history here, so we get more visitors than I was expecting. So it gets pretty busy here, especially with school field trips. Aquila City was founded over 150 years ago by Solomon Coe. Along with other settlers, Coe built the structures you see in the part of the city we call the core. Those proud buildings still stand today. The planet was dangerous, so they built a wall around their settlement. Eventually, they ran out of space and started building outside the wall. There were so many buildings that they had to build another, larger wall, forming a second outer ring around the growing city. Of course, the city didn't stop growing, and before long, the third wall, the outer wall you see today, was constructed. Today, Aquila City is the proud capital of the Freestar Collective, and the Council of Governors continues to meet here when they need to. Most people know Solomon Coe as the founder of Aquila City and the father of the Freestar Collective. He was an astrophysicist who lived on Earth in a place called Wyoming. Solomon was born around the time people first started living in space. Later in life, he designed starships, and when Earth was in peril, those ships helped to save humanity by taking them to new homes in the stars. The bravery and heroism it took to save humanity. Whew, goosebumps. During the Great Exodus, Solomon came to this world. He named our star Cheyenne, which was also a place on Earth, and gave Aquila its name too. He and some others built the settlement that would go on to become Aquila City, and his descendants still live here today. There are some things I would kill to have. I mean, wait, not literally. But I would pay a lot for. You see, the Coe family lost a treasure trove of old historic documents ages ago. And those documents would be priceless to have here. Well, all of them were owned by our city's founder, Solomon Coe. He's more than that, really. He's one of the greatest heroes of the settled systems. These documents would be, like I said, priceless to the museum and to our guests. Their absence pains me. Jacob Coe and I have talked at length, and his great-grandfather was a troubled man. He sold off various historic documents to cover debts. They could be anywhere. If you find any of that trove of documents, I will pay dearly for it. Thank you. Think of the future generations that could benefit from seeing such important history. That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow associated with the United Colonies? I've received some odd messages of late. Several that bordered on being incomprehensible. Honestly, I thought it was some kind of strange prank until now. A bunch of gibberish about dire consequences and frequency modulation and genetic reconstruction. It all came across as rather unhinged. Well, I'm afraid you've wasted your time because I'm not authorized nor particularly inclined to release any of our pieces. That includes 100-year-old tree branches. Sorry, but it's staying in storage.
Convince or still it. Okay, we're gonna go still it. That's not a tree branch. That's not a tree branch. How do I get this case open? I want to see what that's worth. I'm stuck. You don't
I have
even
artifacts that date all the way
use
back
it.
to the time
Keep
of
it in a
Solomon Coe
museum.
himself.
Or I mean a vault, rather. Oh, must be where stuff will be displayed if I find it.
Hi. Please feel free to have a look around. It's the reason I started this place.
Oh, a bell. Can I take the bell?
Hi. Please feel free to have a look around. The museum is always open to you.
Over another girl's night. She takes her clothes off. I know that she's my type. So we kept in touch. I wanted to touch her. I liked her. The best. This girl has got me all messed up. So then, let me like that. Yep.
Everything you see here is a piece of it. I hear what you're saying, but I'm afraid. Handing over that branch is starting to look pretty good. I guess it couldn't hurt. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I can't believe I'm doing this. Please return it in one piece.
Huh? What's going on? Hello? Mouse? Why are you doing this? What the hell is going on? Well, it's broke. It's dead, Jim. I killed it. Oh no, not this universe as well. Damn it. I don't know why it's doing that. I have no idea why it's doing this. It doesn't affect the star map, just star systems. Not really sure why. That's gonna be really annoying. Oh, Hannah, come lie with my bones.
So, were you eating at the Sagebrook? Or is it just a quick snap from the Terra Brew?
Well, that's a quick take of performance, apparently. This is kind of frustrating. Here, it's really, really bad. Curious to see if any of the settings affect it. Low, low. I know that one will probably definitely affect it, but I don't want to mess with it. still just like get wrecked. It doesn't really matter if I have it in ultra mode or not. It's still gonna behave the same. Yep. Still the same frames per second on ultra as not ultra. So what's causing that dip in frame rate? I have no idea. Oops. Display. See, high. Not really sure what that is. Maybe it's something that just happens while streaming. Well, even turning that down, which I thought would have a huge impact on performance. Nada. Hmm. I just think the driver's not really optimized for this. I'm gonna try something really silly. Yeah. I should be getting a lot higher frame rate if it's at 50% scaling. With no performance change, that means that these settings are basically doing jack of all shit. Just like Bethesda. Leave it to the modding community to fix things.
Aquila City has what we need. Have you paid a visit to Miss Castler in Aquila City? Yes, of course. I'll see that it is returned to her in one piece. Well, perhaps minus a few shavings. Now, I just need a moment to analyze this and synthesize an audio response to our friend here. Right, so we'll feed in a sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the sample, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put together rather hastily, so complete accuracy is impossible, but I'm hoping it's enough. And there it is. Our best hope for a positive solution to this mess.
Is the tree supposed to be leaking?
So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. All that's left is to play it. An excellent question. I have been wondering myself. I've been forced to listen to this SSNN kiosk chatter incessantly this entire time. I think it could be put to better use. We don't have time to go through the proper channels, but if you can find a terminal and get this uploaded into their system, it might do the trick. Then I fear all this hard work will be for naught. I would hate to see this tree come down, but we may be out of options. I have no doubt that you will.
If you ever find yourself with a hot lead, we will do our best to protect your immunity.
I bet whoever came up with bad news travels fast wasn't taking interstellar distances into account.
I'm so excited to see Tony afterwards. If I move back to Milan,
has recovered a significant amount of data stolen from Galvin. What was stolen? Why and how?
done it! I'm already seeing reductions in the strength of the vibrations. The tree is calming down. I can hardly believe that worked. I don't know. We've been in uncharted territory this whole time. That doesn't stop now. With the immediate crisis hopefully over, I can slow down and review everything we've learned. And certainly, I'll be keeping a much closer eye on our friend going forward. And you have saved this tree and advanced our scientific knowledge of our environment. Noble work across the board. You have my gratitude and that of every citizen in New Atlantis, though they don't know it.
I'm here.
Always a pleasure. Only if it's going to make me smile. Every time you say those things, it feels like I'm in heaven. Hope we can talk later.
The miners banded together around one of the roads. An individual. The Argo's crew fought off the Crimson Fleet and defended their facility. Surprising turn of events in a fiction.
There are a ton. See that shroud covering me on? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning. Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly. See that shroud covering me on? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that... Well, we're...
Please state the nature of your medical emergency. What can Reliant Medical do for you? I see. Well, I appreciate the effort, but there was no need for that. I hope it hasn't made things awkward between the two of you. Thanks for your help. You really came through for me. These supplies will be put to good use. Here, take this. You've earned it.
Scram, I'm on duty.
Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Sauvages. Nice. The Astral Lounge got you down.
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebbside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it? This is what's missing these days. This. It's called respect. Yeah, used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the Disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is. I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the Disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined. You gotta say something. The silence is killing me. We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the Disciples. Now look at us. So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Upside Strikers. You are really, really weird. And coming from me... Hello? Hello? You are really, really weird. And coming from me... Hello? Hello? You gotta say something. The silence is killing me. You gotta say something. The silence is killing me.
I really want to play, but I don't think I'm able to. I'm in too much pain.
You are really, really weird. And coming from me...
So I might go ahead and end the stream.
You know where to find me.
Sorry.